Hello and welcome. This is Theresa, and I am doing Junk Journal July 2025, number 7 paint prompt. This is my journal for Junk Journal July 2025, and today is July 7th, so for that prompt is paint. However, I was on the right track. I prepped this corrugated cardboard for paint, and then I wanted to put a focal point on here, and I'm just going to check my volume real quick, do a little audio test. Paint. And then I wanted to put a focal point on here, and okay, sounds like my audio is doing just fine. I was gonna plug my microphone in. I did remember to get it charged today, and the thing is my iPad is only at 39%, so I can only have the charger or the microphone in, one or the other. So we'll see if next time I can't start using the microphone again. I was looking at community chat, and there goes the air conditioning, so you're going to want to turn the volume up if you have any problem hearing me. I was looking at community chat earlier, and I think I've got it turned on the way I'm supposed to have it now. So you might want to go take a look at that. If you're somebody who doesn't use Facebook or any other social media other than YouTube, you might be interested in using community chat. And just the thing is that it's been said, and I believe it, that users can oh goodness, I'm trying to remember how to say your name. Dorothea? Doe. You gave me a pronunciation and I didn't write it down, darn it. Can you give me that pronunciation again? Anyways, hello and welcome. Takes me forever to find a pencil. Okay. So I made a mistake. There you go. Thank you. I'm writing it down this time. Theresa. Got it. So I thought I was doing a good job yesterday, and I made some little labels for my pages, like day 1 was fabric, and day 2 was faded, then we had light, and pop-up, and metal, and folio, and I took that I tried 2 different things so far for this, and I don't like either one. So now I am going to use some different twine. So then I prepared this for paint, but I made the mistake of taking the 7 and putting hidden on it. Well, day 8 is hidden. So I've got to see what it's going to be like to try and get this off of here. Doesn't seem like it's going to be too difficult. Okay. And I will have to make another little label for this. So that is going to go right there. How's everyone doing today? I am doing fine. Got some work done and thought I'd just take a break and do a YouTube video. Okay, I need to do a label and I need a focal point. So I was thinking that Tim Holtz people would be a good focal point. I'm going to grab my people drawer. And I might change my mind and do a real photo. I've got fake photos in here, I think. Nope, that's a real photo, but that is big. The rest of these are fake. Okay. So I could do a digital photo, which I don't think I want to do. These are some big houses here on the bottom. What do we got here? Going to be too big, 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 blurry, kind of big. Okay, all my photos are too big. There we go. That one's almost small enough. I like baby pictures. This one fits the best out of all of them. And that would fit on the whole thing. And then I could take something like maybe a people. What the heck? I'm not seeing any diversity in my Tim Holtz people here. Usually there's a lot of diversity. Well, I guess I don't need it. Oh, here we go. She kind of matches with that lady there. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm half asleep. Nope. I'm trying to make this work, is what I'm doing. So this could be a business guy, and he's at work, and he's thinking about his family that are out on the beach having fun while he's in the office with a stiff business suit, thinking about them and wishing that he could be at the beach playing. So he's going to lean on the picture. That would work. And then we need something for him to sit on. I'm going to go ahead and put this down so I don't have to keep fighting that. Probably going to take a minute to get this photo to stick to this corrugated cardboard. I just reminded myself to talk louder because the air conditioning is on. Weird, I can see the spots on my skin when I look at the display, and they show up more on the camera than they do when I look at my skin in real life. And sometimes I wonder if, I used to think that was age spots, but then when I saw how many there were on the camera, I often wonder if that's from chickenpox when I was a kid. Because I really did expect to have scars because I was older, and it was a bad case of chickenpox. So, just a side note, I'm bored while I'm trying to get this picture to stick. Okay, I think it's sticking now. Now this is too big. Excuse me. So, can we find something smaller? This is probably the smallest. So that means okay. This says D. Lloyd, MD. So we're going to say that he's a physician and he's at work thinking about the family that is out on the beach. Yep, that's exactly what we're gonna do. Of course, I can't get the MD part to show without covering up one of the ladies, which is probably his wife, so we don't want to cover up his wife. Okay. We could do it maybe. Hey April, how are you? Welcome. Ooh, I got the MD to show. And his hand has to be on the picture, and most of his body has to be like that. So let me see if I can get some glue underneath there so I don't lose my positioning. Yeah, when I saw you pop in, I looked at the time. So it's about 4:30 there, 4:21. Because I'm back in Idaho now, so you're 2 hours. 2 hour difference. Okay, I'm just not going to worry about him hanging off on the side a little bit there. And we're not cutting his wife off too far there, so I think this will be good. I'm doing a Carol Laws thing here, making up a story with the pictures of the people, because she always makes it so entertaining, so I'm giving it a shot. Okay, don't set this down. You don't want to get glue on that picture until you're sure you've got it where you want it. Okay, this foot is going to hang off, but I'm just going to have to be good with that. Challenge to get this to stick to that corrugated cardboard. Alright, I think that's working. Now we'll put these big ones back. And maybe find a little something for down here. Botanical lab. Richmond, Virginia. We could say that beach is in Richmond, Virginia, but I don't know off the top of my head if Richmond is in state or if it's against the ocean. Because that looks like an ocean. Okay, so I'm thinking this. Oh, I lost my Richmond, Virginia. How did I lose that? Well, this is kind of boring me looking at all this stuff. So I'm just going to have to pull the trigger and make a decision. I guess Richmond, Virginia wasn't meant to be. I wonder what that word is. Diatomacer, prize medal. Diatomacer. London clay, maybe not London, Paris 1867. I forget which kit I got these little things from, but I like them. I love the different colors. I think I got them from, I want to say Old Shop, but it's got 3 words to it. It's something Old Shop. Oh, there it is. It was underneath there. And there's that word again. No, that one is diatomaceae. Don't know. So, this one says Botanical Lab. And this one, and they're kind of matchy-matchy, but that's okay. I'm going with it. So, do I have something to break it up a little tiny bit? Little something. Like this. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Little something. I'm doing a video. Oh, good, thank you. Jeff, did you go to the post office while you were in Boise? Did you go to the post office?
No.
Okay. Put that down for a minute. just a minute, I'll show you what I've already done for tomorrow. And I may as well put in what I did for tomorrow and be ahead of the game. Cover that up. Cover that up. So tomorrow's prompt is hidden. Is that the right side? I think so. Put lots of pages in this journal. I'll bet you have some lovely paper then, Theresa. So I put lots of pages in this journal. So I've got room to just do different things in it. So I can just have decorative. Person could write, and even though I'm doing this Junk Journal July, I think it would be a good journal if somebody wanted to purchase it as an idea book, because I'm not going to do any writing in this. Sometimes I will do Junk Journal July and Junk Journal January writing, but I'm not going to. This is going to be strictly a Junk Journal July, but more of an idea book. And usable ephemera. So for day 8, the prompt is hidden. Ooh, red mica spray bath with coffee. That sounds really cool. I forget, do you have a channel, Theresa? I would love to see pictures. I tried to turn on my community page to the point, because I've been posting and people have been replying, but it's supposed to allow people to post on my community page with pictures. I would love it if it works now, if you could share a picture. I don't know if it's working now. The other day it wasn't, but I found a setting to turn on today, so maybe I fixed it. So the number 8 is going to go there, and yes, so the number 8 is going to go there. And I always just put like a little bit of glue in the middle of these, because if I come back and decide I want to do something a little bit more decorative with these, then I can pull up the side and like do something like this. Actually, that should go like that. Yeah, but I'm not going to, because I'm already about to cover up to 8 on there. So both of these pieces of ephemera are hidden elements. You do have a channel. Oh, cool. I'm going to have to look. Are you going to post a picture of your coffee and red mica spray bath paper? I had a hard time saying that. Okay, so this one I am going to glue right there. Okay. Actually, let's see. I'm not going to glue the whole thing because I don't want to go into the holes. So I'm just going to do right here. There we go. Hold that down. I'm typically a weekly type live streamer too, but I do more when there's something like Junk Journal July, Junk Journal January, December, and next month I'm doing a collaboration, so I'll be live more often for that. Okay, so this is how this one works. It has a magnetic closure right here, and then it has a tab right here so that you can pick it up and pull it down, and then you have a hidden journaling spot right here. And you just put that back and snap. I love this snap. And then this one is another hidden journaling spot, and I'm not sure about gluing that in because this is how this one works. Has a lid, and then it has a journal card right there. So this is made with a straw paper packet. So when the straw paper packet was whole, it was long and it had a napkin inside of it. And I put some washi tape on both sides to reinforce it, because it's already hard enough for me to do this with my trimmers. Getting this card in isn't difficult. Well, I swear it's not difficult, but it's difficult right now. Okay, there we go. But putting this one on is a little challenge for me. Ooh, that was the easiest I was able to do it. So now, oh goodness, I don't want to glue this. I think I'm going to paper clip it on. That would have to be a long paper clip. I could do it like that. Okay, I could do it like that. Now, and maybe for now I'm going to try, I don't usually use chunky. I stray away from chunky, but let's try using one of these. Like that. And because I think that won't be, yeah, that's not too chunky for this journal. I think that will work. And it's like a nice tab to show me where I was last at. Okay, I like that. And then I'll get another piece of tissue paper that will say hidden and put that on there. And then I will be done with day 8 prompt. Be ahead of the game. That's unusual for me. I just love this thing. I love this thing. I'm going to do it right there just because I love this label. I love the contrast. So this will come off very easily. And then a person could write on the back here, and then they could write on the back of the journal card. Could even do some notes here. This is a pretty versatile piece of ephemera. Pen and my glue, and then I'll show you what those straw paper napkin holders look like before I sign off. Then I'll sign off. Came in a package like this. They're from Italy, from Gez Creates. And this is what a packet looks like. They're sealed shut on both sides, and there is a napkin on the inside of there. You want to see the napkin? So this is what the napkin looks like. I'm not going to save that part. But a person could take this napkin and they could stamp on it. I haven't done that yet. I have enough stuff to play with. I'm trying to see if it's 2-ply. I don't know. It's so in Italy, you know, they use this straw paper. Like, this is a scrap piece of the straw paper, and it came in a really long sheet. I think they use these for, like, to lay down on the bottom of a plate for French fries or food or something. But I don't really know what they use straw paper for in Italy. So, let's see. Is this 2-ply? I think it is. Yes, it is. So yeah, if a person stamped, okay guys, I just got to do it. just read your comment. If you go on Etsy and look for Roxy's Creations, you'll see her listing for all of it. Other Etsy shops also list straw paper. Use this to see what this would look like. Because these napkins have some nice texture. pretty good. The napkin inside of the envelope, it does a really good job of being stamped on to cover things like like this straw envelope, you know, playing cards, index cards, lots of things, paper, whatever, any kind of paper. So I just wanted to demonstrate that because it actually was an experiment for me as well, because I've not done it before. And you can, when you cut off the tops to open the envelope up, a lot of times people will take glue and glue this down so that it doesn't get in the way. And it can be used as a pocket in a journal, which I've got another one here that I'm going to use. You could stack the pockets. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. I like to ink for that reason, to show some definition. And then you got an easy stacked pocket that you could, you know, glue right at the bottom, match it up. You could bring it up a little bit, and which I brought it up just a tiny little bit. And then could put it on there like that. This could be a big pocket for a tag, which actually I'm going to do that. And that's a nice little 3-pocket. Wish I would have done this first. I don't like trying to match these up. Three-pocket pocket. Okay, and I'm done. I promise I'm done this time. But goodness gracious, so much that you can do with that. washi tape sticks on this pretty good, and it inks up well. And then you've got the napkin that you can do all kinds of things with. I will probably stamp more of the napkin and put some more napkin on here. It's too late really to do it on that one. Oh, but look at that. You didn't even think about that. You've got, let's see, you've got a pocket here. Oops, I didn't glue that well enough. And you've got a pocket here, so that's 2. And then you've got a pocket here, 3. And a pocket here, 4. And then a pocket here for a nice tall tag, 5. 5 places that you could tuck things. Okay, now I am really done. I promise I'm not going to start talking again. Thanks for visiting today. I hope that I was able to inspire you in some way, shape, or form. And I hope that you will come visit again next time.